Welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. Well, actually, in today's video, we're actually gonna be testing Gator. Um, we're actually gonna be testing this truck after we got it painted. As you guys saw in the last video, we actually painted this truck. We got a new paint job on it. Also we put new wheels on it. We put slicks. We put B-locks on it, and we actually got a 14. Let me just show you guys. In the back, we got a 14 by 9, 14 by 16, and in the front we got a 13 by 13 wheel in the front. So the back is a little bit fat. As you guys can see, the back is pretty fat, but that's what we want. That's what we want, and that's gonna help us. So yeah, so let's go ahead and something happened. No, so let's actually go ahead and I messed up actually. Because the power level that this truck has right now is impressive. Like you could do four wheel burnouts. Like look at this. You guys saw that we could do 4-wheel drive burnouts, and we're on slicks, which is a good thing. But I mean, it's a lot of power that this truck has, and that's not all of it. We could still go up a notch and give it more power if we want. But I mean, this truck has enough power already, so I don't really think we're gonna keep going up. But I was talking to some guys about putting up the power on this truck, putting up some bigger, better numbers on it, and they told me, they were like, yeah, you could give it more power. It's not the end of it. So I was talking to them, and they told me, they were like, if you give this truck more power, it's gonna give you a new number. So so that's what we're gonna be doing today. We're gonna give more power. We're gonna give them more power. We're gonna give the truck more power here, and hopefully it grips. So if you guys can see, when we launch, we spin off 4 tires every time we launch, which is not what we want. So right now we're getting 7.7, which is pretty slow. We normally get 7.6, but no worries. But yeah, no worries. But I was talking to some guys, they were like, yeah, you could definitely turn the thing up a notch, give it more power. Now we have an issue. The power level that we have on it, when we launch, we're spinning all 4 tires, which means that when we launch with more power, we may spin all the way, or the truck might just grip. Now this new tire setup that we got, it's all slicks, and we're still slipping with this power. We had drag radios before. Now we have slicks. Right? Now we have slicks. But as you guys can see, we spin a lot, which is totally not what we want on it. 7.6, that's our best number that we've gotten out of this truck. So that's not what we want. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna give it a bit more power and see how it actually reacts. So let's go ahead and give it more power, man. So I just tuned it a little, and I want to see how it reacts to power. So let's see if we're doing a 4-wheel drive burnout when we launch. Ooh, look at that. We're not burning now, So the truck is definitely gripping. Well, I mean, I turned the truck. I just lowered the launch control off, and I put power after launch up. So after we launch, we're getting kind of a bunch more power, but during the launch, we're getting less power, just so we don't spin the four tires and we don't slide all the way. So the truck is definitely faster. You could feel it. You could see the truck is faster. So hopefully this truck will give us a new number that we could run. So let's see what we do. It's definitely pretty fast. And we get, oh man, would you look at that? 7.5 seconds. So yeah, I mean the truck gripped. It didn't slide on all four. It didn't do a four-wheel drive burnout, and it took off good. Launch control was good, and we got 7.5. We were getting 7.6. So man, this new wheel combo that we got fat tire in the back and skinny in the front. It's sort of skinny, but in the back is pretty fat. We got a fat tire. We got a 14 in the back, and we got a 12 in the front. So it's pretty 2-inch difference, pretty big. But I mean, the things at the front lifts off, as you guys could see. Like when we launch, we lift up the front so much, and I thought the front wheel was gonna start spinning because of that. Because the more power that I add, the more the more power I add, the more the more power, the more likely the truck is gonna go up in the front, and the more likely that I can't speak. The more likely that the truck might spin the front tire when it goes up, and we get a bad number. That's why I'm scared of putting power into it. But I mean, we're getting 7.5 if we're lucky enough, which is good. But let me just try to add more power to it. So let me just try to add more power. Alright, so there we go. We added a bit more power to it, which we could actually launch now. Which I lowered the launch by adding much more power. So we should get a better number now. Hopefully we get a better number now than what we were getting before. I mean, we got 7.5. It's good. It's not bad. But I mean, if we could go 7.4, 7.3, oh, that's gonna be a miracle. So let's see what we get. Oh, it's pretty slow in the takeoff. Oh, we got 8 seconds. No good. So let me go ahead and lower it down. So I went ahead and lowered the tune down. I added just a bit more power. I got the tune up, and I added just a little bit more power, just so it doesn't lose. It's not hard on the diff. It's not hard on anything. So let's see how it's doing when we launch it. Oh, it's definitely lifting the front a lot. Well, as you guys can see, the front tire does spin a little, but it doesn't spin a lot, which is a good thing. It's a good thing, man. It's a good thing. So let's see if we're lucky enough. Alright guys, so that's gonna be the end of this video. As you guys can see, the truck is very dirty from all the racing that we were doing. So let's go ahead and wash it real quick right here. And so there you guys, it's a clean truck, ready for another day of racing. So it's gonna be the end of it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And stay tuned for the next video. We're gonna be buying a brand new truck and start a whole new build. And maybe, yeah, so stay tuned for that. And I'll catch you guys later. Bye.